All right, let's go. Hopefully you all survived the bloody Sunday.
Torture, again.
On days like that, I like to break out the extreme pussy index to find out who's holding strong. People were texting me asking if crypto is done, like we might have to rely on a system of cash only. But to those people, I say,
life is hard, but it's harder when you're stupid.
So we got lots to talk about in this video.
February is going to be a very crazy month.
We had the monthly and weekly closes for XRP over the weekend. So we'll look at the updated price levels for XRP, Bitcoin, and XLM. We'll also take a look at the effects of the new Trump tariffs on crypto. The new DNC vice chair is already putting his stamp on things. Some behind the scenes looks at the Grammys, and a huge trade in the NBA. I will say this is not a video for those who are easily offended.
Stop staring at my giant watermelon head.
Liars will be called out.
I would give myself a realistic 6.5.
And no punches will be pulled. But real quick, last video, people said I was a little too hard on 12-year Senator Elizabeth Warren. And maybe I was a little bit too harsh, so I went back and did my research, and it turns out she is actually a team player. It's just that this is the team. Let's start right here. Interesting post from Jacob King. When the Michael Saylor Forbes cover dropped, he posted, the Michael Saylor Forbes cover just dropped today. Every Forbes cover featuring the current crypto profit has marked the peak of the bubble. And every one of them was later charged with fraud and sent to prison. He also went on to post, it's funny watching maxis freak out over a tiny dip, like arguing over seat choices on a crashing plane. They have no clue that the real crash hasn't even started yet. This mega bubble is one of the largest in history, and when it pops, BTC will plunge far below 10K. Let's not forget, it's all propped up by retail speculation and price manipulation, not actual demand. And we'll look at some more target price levels here in a minute, but this is pretty odd. Jack Dorsey posted Michael Saylor transforming into an XRP coin on Nostr. And take a look at this. Ripple releases its Q4 XRP market report. Brad says, suffice to say, Q4 2024 was absolutely one for the XRP history books. 5 different firms filed for XRP-related ETPs in the US, plus 4 more this month. RLUSD launched, hitting a $100 million market cap within a first month. And on-chain, XRPL DEX trading volume reached $1 billion in Q4. So look, all this good news in a Q4 report doesn't mean jack shit when XRP drops 30% on a Sunday afternoon. But I found this clip of Senator John Kennedy that I think sums up the situation perfectly.
You're going to be called crazy. Many people also called Noah crazy. And then the rains came. And all the fact checkers died.
And when you zoom out, things are a little clearer. Take a look at this from XRP Captain. XRP is up over 600% in just 2 months, saying that the recent crash looks like peanuts. Double-digit XRP coming sooner than you think. And he's not the only one who thinks this. Peter Brandt says, no other way to describe XRP chart other than a bull flag. Sets a $4.40 target. He posted, I could care less what XRP is going to do. If it goes up, I want to be long. If it goes down, I've never shorted it, but prefer to troll the pill poppers. He goes on to say, no other way right now to define the chart other than a bull flag. Of course, this could change. And speaking of things changing, the Democratic National Committee has a new face. This is a quick look of how the selection process went down. And when Adam Schiff was asked to comment, he said, some big news right here from Ellie Tourette of Fox Business. Canadian investment company Purpose Invest is looking to beat US issuers to the punch and launch the first XRP ETF. Purpose was the first to launch Bitcoin and ETH spot ETFs on the Toronto Stock Exchange in 2021. And the other topic everyone wants to talk about is tariffs. We know that Donald Trump placed 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico, and people are freaking out. Now, while the little bitch is going to attempt to fight back, and tariffs can lead to higher prices, it is important to remember if they only led to higher prices, they would never be implemented. One of the main goals with tariffs is to improve leverage in negotiations, and what do we see happen today? After intense negotiations, the president of Mexico has bowed to Trump's demands. Tariffs have halted for 1 month. Mexico will deploy 10,000 troops to help increase border security, and Mexico concedes to Trump's terms on arms trafficking. So that sounds like a win-win for the US. And this is unconfirmed, but it seems like all Trump is asking for is that they rename Canadian bacon to cuck ham. I don't know, it seems like a bit of a no-brainer. And let's take a quick look at some of the other top headlines. President Trump's AI and crypto czar, David Sachs, to host a press conference on February 4th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. He is expected to talk about digital assets and how America will secure its position as a leader. From Crypto Barbie, a wealth management firm has completed a 7-figure loan with XRP as collateral, aiming to demonstrate how XRP could act as backing for loans. El Salvador rushes in new Bitcoin law to comply with IMF deal. El Salvador executes a deal to receive a $1.4 billion loan from the IMF. In exchange, they must pause buying Bitcoin, and it is no longer legal tender in the country. And in a surprise to everyone, Hunter and Joe Biden were spotted on the Grammy red carpet. All right, let's take a look at some target price levels. We'll start right here looking at XRP on a monthly scale. With January just closing, when we look at this on a monthly view, you can see XRP has broken this 80 level on the stochastic RSI. And we are looking at this on the XRP USD chart, but this is also the case for the XRP BTC chart and the XRP ETH chart. This just adds to the overall bullish case on a macro view. Obviously, as we saw on Sunday, we need to make sure we keep our emotions in check for any wicks down, as retracements are needed and healthy during a bull cycle. If we look at Bitcoin, you can see there is a potential bearish divergence that cannot be ignored on the RSI and the stochastic RSI. But if the SRSI can stay above this 80 level, it is likely that more bullish momentum will continue. If the RSI can close above 76.79 on the monthly close, this will negate the divergence. We also have updated fib levels, assuming the local top is in. If we do head higher, obviously these levels will change. Another thing to keep in mind is that there are 2 CME gaps, and these usually do get filled. These gaps are here at around 88,000 level, and the other one at this level between 78,000 and about 84,000-ish. Now, these may or may not get filled, and may not get filled until the next bear market, but just something to pay attention to. As of now, the structure of the Bitcoin chart on the macro trend still looks bullish. And if we take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, currently the SRSI is still in a bullish momentum, but if both lines cross below this 20 level, this will cause altcoins to explode higher. There is also a hidden bearish divergence, and if it plays out, this will cause altcoins to head higher on the Bitcoin pair. And if we look at XLM on a weekly scale, the SRSI needs to head back up above this 80 level, which is this green line here, for bullish momentum to continue. If we head back below this 20 level, which is the red line, you should expect this orange box to get hit again at between 20 to 29 cents. And if we have a candle close with the wicks like we currently have right now, this would be considered a dragonfly doji, which is a bullish candle as lots of buyers were buying up this dip. So I'll be watching and I'll keep you updated as things change. We all know that crypto tends to be a wild ride, and the bad guys are always going to try and fight back. We need to stand up for what is right and admit the truth, or else you're going to end up looking like someone who's been holding Ethereum since before the merge. And if you have a couple more minutes, you may also like this video right here. Is BlackRock about to start using the XRP ledger? Until the next time, be safe.